What's up, family? All right. This is going to be my last video of the day, but I had to share this because it was a learning lesson for me and hopefully it'll help somebody else. And I'm also using this channel to journal my trades. So this will be good for me, in the future to look at. So I was looking at oil today and I was like looking at it during the silver bullet hour and I got it wrong. Although the strategy still played out perfectly. So when I was measuring my the price leg for like the retracement, I think I had it from here to here. So I was like, well, let's see if we retrace up to 50% up here and, to see if then we sell off. And where I made my mistake is that I should have been looking at this right here. And because we want to see price retrace into a premium, so above the 50%, and then sell off and go to a discount. So for me, when I was watching this, because my analysis was wrong, initially there was a um, what do you call it? Fair value gap here. So I got in and it was profitable, but it was profitable probably so much so that it went up to this fair value gap. So one of the things that I did not realize with Silver Bullet, I'm just learning and studying it myself, and I really should have known, but I'm not going to beat myself up for it, is that the price can react to a fair value gap that was not created inside of the Silver Bullet trading hour. It's just that when you enter the fair value gap, it needs to be within this hour. So had I been aware of that and had this marked and had my fibs on to see that we went into a premium, that was just a beautiful trade. I mean, and my target would have been right here. So so I was offside, and then I did the thing that, a lot of traders probably do and that I will admit to, is that I moved my stop. So instead of getting out somewhere up here and then like reassessing the situation, hopium kicked in, FOMO, not wanting to be wrong, not wanting to take a loss, all of that kicked in. So I moved my stop, and believe it or not, I moved my stop all the way down here. But and the reason why I did that, which I don't recommend it, I want to, get to the point where I'm not doing that. I want to get to the point where I have the proper analysis so I can execute this trade like this flawlessly. Um, but so I moved it, but then when I moved it because we know when price comes into liquidity, it'll have a small retracement. So, so once it popped up here, I moved my stop up. I did end up still taking a loss, but I'm still profitable for the day. I gave the majority, damn, you might as well say damn near all my profit back, but I still ended profitable. And so I moved my stop up, and then luckily I did because it finally sold off. So I would say, for the Lux Algo, it's unfortunate that I'm not blaming them, so don't take it this way, but that it doesn't highlight the fair value gaps that are there outside of the hour. There is let me see this indicator, Lux ICT Concepts. I don't know why it's not showing it. It might be, it might be because in the settings, show order blocks, the swing look back, last bullish. Oh, that's order block. We want fair value gap. Show fair value gaps visible. Let's say 10, just to see. Yeah. I see one really faint right there, but I don't see one right here. So there might be maybe Nephew Sam has a nephew Sam fair value gap. Let's see if his highlights it. Yeah. So there you go right there. So because the Lux Algo Silver Bullet does not show the fair value gap, you might want to use a nephew Sam in conjunction with it. But right here we have this 5-minute fair value gap, and then also a 15-minute fair value gap. So like in hindsight, it's so incredibly clear. You know, it's crazy. Another thing ICT talks about is TGIF, and it just so happened for oil, we had a 40% retracement for the week. So what I did was put it on a weekly chart, put my fib on, and then I have a fib, a TGIF fib. And so we see that price pulled back in the weekly range just under 40%. So, I don't know what that means really, or is it something that could be potentially consistent, but that was just an observation. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. I think I really do want to focus on the silver bullet because we've seen, I think, I don't, how many videos have I done? This one this morning. I might have 2 more on my channel where we see that it works out excellently. You know, and I like having just a limited amount of time to where I actually can execute a trade. So even though, I missed it up here, if I would have got out, repositioned, rethought what the heck I was doing, rethought my life, I could have easily, got in here and, ended up taking profit to take it out down here. So I think that's all I wanted to say. The silver bullet was successful. I was not. But we live to trade another day, and we learn from our errors. And I'll keep it up and let you know how I do next week. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. If you saw anything that I didn't see, let me know. I think that's it. Have a good weekend.